So you talked about how software plays a huge role in y'all bringing down the lead times from 4 weeks down to 2 weeks and being one of the fastest solutions out there on the market. So what are you parametric? What's the parametric side of your business?
Yeah. Yeah. So kind of some things that we're doing is early on, we started to see that, working with architectural firms, the process is so tedious, right? And it's not their fault, right? When I say this, I'm not like pointing the finger.
Don't worry, I'm a self-hating architect.
Okay.
So
But really we would see a couple of things. We would see design take quite a long time. And in that design, we would see repeated mistakes because they're doing hundreds of layouts, especially in the Walmart situation. Like we're just one category of many. And so we would go to sites and we assumed that some of the product, like light switches, outlets, those things were in correct locations. And we'd go on site after we built something and they'd say, oh, wait, the head architect would say, well, this isn't the right location. And we'd say, well, okay, how do we fix that? So what we did was we started coming up, and you've heard these concepts before, but we started creating kit of parts. And so with that kit of parts, from our standpoint, what that looks like is we take standardization of components. And so like Walmart's a perfect example because you'll have the same like focal wall as one of the applications. You'll have the same section of wall that would be consistent from store to store across the chain. And so what we've done is we've kitted that out so that we know exactly where all the outlets go, where all the hangers go, where all the anchors go, and we're able to pull that into generative design through the software, through drawings, to be able to pump those into the drawings right away. And so something that might take, an hour or two to design some of those components, now you can get it done in about 2 minutes or less.
And then you'll get a quantity takeoff directly from that. And it just speeds up everything, whole process.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, right? Because instead of the architects drawing the same wall over and over and over again, you're literally pulling components into the drawing. And then the nice thing about that data is it not only computes to that side, but it spits all the information out for us from a pricing standpoint for the customer, from a manufacturing, from an inventory. So it's a really beautiful system.
So much clarity and then so much transparency because you know how much the quantity you need and how much of each material you need. There's just less back and forth going on between you and the architect or the client.
Yeah, if I can tell you, the first project we did with Walmart, and this was on our end too, because we were learning a lot. It took about 150 hours to design. And then we slowly started chipping away, and now we're down to roughly 2 hours, and we're going to get that probably down around 15 minutes.